Doru shouts something silly, but I ignore him and impress Kurisu. Oh my god, dude, stop. Kurisu's face turns bright red. She firmly pulls her blouse down. Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, someone killed Makise Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explained everything that I saw. Yeah, she's gonna say you're fucking weird as hell.
Dr. Nakabachi?
おかり何言ってるん？中鉢の発表会なら中止になったじゃん。中止？そう、人工衛星の墜落で。
Damn satellite. Something's wrong, our stories aren't matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. My Yuri story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy?
ねえ、ちょっとあなた。
我が名は法院京馬だ。違うよ。全然違うよ。
法院さん、今の話詳しく教えてほしいんですが。
She's not actually taking this seriously. Honorifics. Oh my god. Japanese employs a system of name suffixes that define the speaker's relationship. The common honorifics are san, the most common honorific used with strangers, people of equal status, and in general, whenever only needs to be polite. When used after the given name, Kyoma-san, it indicates a closer relationship. Kun, an informal name suffix, generally used for male friends or male subordinates, also used by males toward female subordinates in professional environments. Chan, a diminutive fuck off suffix that indicates high affection, usually used for small children, young girls, or between close female friends. An even more diminutive version of chan suffix, most often used for fictional characters and especially anthropomorphizations of added cuteness. Tan, okay. She, a literary honorific used by formal publications such as newspapers. Some otaku such as Daru use she regularly. Okay. Looks like she finally understands I'm not lying. But I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else's. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation. Just then, an older man steps out of this assembly hall. そろそろ時間ですし、始めましょう。
はい。
Kurisu glances at me one more time, then sighs and heads towards the small conference room. Yeah, she's kind of cute though, huh? Not gonna lie.
オカリン、とりあえず僕らも行こうぜ。
行くとはどういう意味だ？
講義を聞きに来たんだろう？
Let me guess, she's giving the lecture. That. Daru follows after Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. I guarantee you she's giving it. Either that or we're gonna end up sitting next to her and they're gonna get into an argument. Why would the girl genius Makise Kurisu need to attend a lecture like this? Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture. Anytime. Japan's famous girl genius Makise Kurisu, who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days ago. Hell yeah. I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in a gossip magazine article. That's when she told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. I had forgotten all about it. No, it's probably fun. Only makes it cuter. The audience is pretty mixed. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors. And Kurisu just gave me a sharp look. What did I do? When I returned her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. I don't care if she's a genius or whatever, I still don't like her. Yeah, that's gonna change in like fucking 10 hours probably. She may have these people fooled with her timid girl act, but I learned at Radicon how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct.
今回タイムマシーンをテーマに話してほしいと言われまして、正直専門外なのですが、頑張って話してみようと思います。
タイムマシンか。
最初に結論を言ってしまうと、タイムマシンなんていうのはバカらしい代物だということです。
I tend to agree.
意義あり。
Oh no. Oh my god, that's just fucking adorable. Every member of the audience, not just Kurisu, is startled by my interruption. Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not one to just sit and listen to some girl's genius's drivel.
タイムマシンが作れないと決めつけるのは早計だ。
Well, I mean, she's obviously going to explain that.
オカリン、無茶しやがって。
I would be walking away and just turning my head and just acting like I'm nowhere even... I don't know him at all. Sitting at my side, Daru throws me a small salute. ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away.
まあ、はい、いいですよ。ディスカッション形式の方が話も弾むでしょうし。
Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that.
でもその前に、私の考えを話させてください。
Obviously.
これまで世界中の科学者たちがタイムトラベルについての理論を提唱してきました。主な理論だけでも11に及びます。
Okay, just going on the right and not actually looking at the other stuff. I see too much trigonometry in there. Nope. Nope, no thank you. That's too much math right there. What are the major theories of time travel? Well, like, you know, wormhole stuff. Other stuff. I've heard about the cosmic string theory, at least. The 11 theories.
中性子星理論、ブラックホール理論、高速理論。
Okay, if black hole theory, is that the wormhole one? Probably.
タキオン理論、ワームホール理論。
No, there you go.
チック物質理論。
I got one of them. I could have probably got a couple of other ones.
宇宙紐理論、量子重力理論、セシウムレーザー光理論。
Cesium laser.
素粒子リングレーザー理論、ディラック反粒子理論。
Yeah, please don't actually talk about all these because I don't want my brain to meld. Not bad. Perhaps Maki Sekurisu is a worthy rival after all.
でも、それらの理論はいずれも仮説の域を出ません。場合によっては、11個の中の別の理論によって否定されているものさえある。
Of course.
では、12番目の理論が発見されたとしたらどうかな。
Well, then it'll be the 12th model.
そうです。それは、
I don't see why that matters right now. There's no 12th model.
13番目の理論によって否定されるかもしれませんね。
Damn, she twisted my question and used it against me. Touche, genius girl. Suddenly I feel eyes on me. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now.
ちなみに、未来へのタイムトラベルなら今すぐにでも可能ですよ。アインシュタインの相対性理論によればね。
Sure, I'm up to date on that. Refers to both Einstein's special theory of relativity published in 1905 and its general theory of relativity published in 1916, represented by the famous equation E equals mc squared. The special theory of relativity is defined by the following axioms. Objects cannot travel faster than the speed of light. As velocity approaches the speed of light, the passage of time approaches zero. As velocity approaches the speed of light, length approaches zero. As velocity approaches the speed of light, mass approaches infinity. The general theory of relativity adds the following axioms. In the presence of large gravitational fields, the passage of time slows down. In the presence of large gravitational fields, space curves. In the presence of large gravitational fields, mass increases. Okay, yeah, that's the last parts are for black holes and why black holes exist or whatever. That's why, you know, whenever they depict a black hole, it curves light and all of that stuff. I do believe. And so basically the faster you go, the slower time goes. Is what it's supposed to be. Okay. Up to date on it. Let's go.
例えば今すぐ羽田空港に行ってそこから沖縄行きあたりの飛行機に乗ればいい。目的地に降り立った時その人は10億分の1秒くらい私より未来に進んでいる。
That's cool. What does that mean? Theoretically, if you go fast enough around the world enough times, you're theoretically in the future.
移動する速さが高速に近づけば近づくほど時間は遅く流れる。それが相対性理論ですから。極論を言えば光と同じほどの速さで走ることができたら流れる時間はその人だけ半分になるわけで24時間その速度で走り続ければ周囲では48時間が経ったことになるから丸1日分未来へ飛んだことになるんですよ。おーい今日もさ。
Why are you singling me out? I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Makise Kurisu wants to pick a fight. I wish that she hadn't said the name in front of so many people. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name.
それはへりくつではないかな?
Oh, theoretically it is. It's not in the sense that everyone else believes time travel to be, though. Now Professor calmly makes an objection. True, Makise Kurisu's example isn't strictly time travel per se, but I never expected an older man, a professor at that to refute an 18-year-old girl. Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience.
そうですね。
The genius girl readily concedes the point. If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet Makise Kurisu is given off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take this guy on.
では過去には行けるのかな?
過去にだって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。何万年も前の光を見ることができるでしょ。
Yep.
それもへりくつですよ。
Because there is no such thing as time travel, that's her point. This time it's a nearby student who objects.
まあ、今までのは前置き。
Was it just me or did Kurisu look a little nervous just now?
例えば実際に皆さんが体ごと過去や未来へ行くことができるようなタイムマシンを作るにはまず何が必要か考えてみましょう。代表的なところだと宇宙紐理論かワームホール理論かな。
Yeah, wormholes are pretty fucking cool. Though, you know, the problem with them is they're impractical and we don't even know if they do exist.
宇宙紐というのは超巨大な質量を持つ紐みたいな形のひび割れです。
A string-shaped crevice? That must have been how they entered our universe. But do cosmic strings really exist?
ひびの幅は素粒子と同じぐらいで、長さは最低でも銀河系と同じくらいと思っていただければいいです。
The smallest unit of matter, however, the definition of what constitutes an elementary particle is unclear. Certain elementary particles have a corresponding antiparticle with opposite charge. Okay.
巨大な質量であるがゆえに時空を歪める性質を持っているんです。その歪んだ時空を紐を中心にあなたがぐるっと一周すると360度以内で回りきることができる。要するにワープみたいなことができるということ。これ時空の角度欠損って言います。角度欠損しているところを通過するとそこは欠損しちゃってますので通過時間はゼロになる。
Now I'm starting to get
こ
lost.
れを応用して宇宙紐が高速に近い速さで運動している相対性理論により宇宙紐の時間は周囲より遅くなるから歪んでいる角度欠損の領域を通過すると本来ゼロだった通過時間がマイナスになる。つまり通過後の方が過去になっているわけで、2本の宇宙紐を使って空間欠損ジャンプを行い元の地点まで周回するように戻ってくるとちょうど周回を開始したのと同じ時間に戻ってくることができる。ざっくり言っちゃうとそれが宇宙紐理論によるタイムトラベルです。
Oh god, my head. Oh. Wormhole, I know you just hop in and you go to the other side. That's usually how wormhole works. But you connected to like 2 different places or whatever, but since you're going light speed, you go like, because, you know, time reaches 0, you can cross a bunch of fucking distance in no time.
ちなみに誤解しないでほしいのは宇宙紐理論は超紐理論とは別物ということです。
Of course not, because fuck me. In physics, the theory that all matter in the universe is composed of strings, the vibration of which manifest as the elementary particles. This theory, which possesses 11 dimensions, is currently impossible to prove experimentally. However, it is said that if this theory is proven, it will explain all phenomena from the birth and scope of the universe on the macro level to elementary particles like quarks on the micro level. But it's impossible to test.
というわけで宇宙紐理論で過去へ行くために用意するものは3つ。
You need strings and a bunch of other stuff.
宇宙紐、これは2つ必要です。あ、ちなみに宇宙紐って生まれたばかりの宇宙にしかないという過程なので探すのはかなり骨が折れるかも。
Thanks, Kurizo.
その2、仮に宇宙紐を見つけてきたらそれを光に近い速さで運動させるためのエネルギーが必要です。銀河と同じ長さのひび割れを光並みに加速させるにはどのくらいのエネルギーがいるんでしょうね。少なくとも 1.21 ジゴワット以上なのは確かです。
Originates from 1980s trilogy of Hollywood movies about time machines, The Time Paradoxes. In the first movie, the inventor of the time machine said that it needed 1.21 gigawatts of power to travel through time in reality. The unit gigawatt does not exist. The scriptwriter made a spelling mistake. It was the correct unit is gigawatt. Stop. Stop. God. Too funny. But yeah, you're gonna need a little bit more than that. This earns a few chuckles from the audience.
その3、宇宙紐があるところまで行って戻ってくるための宇宙船。タイムトラベルする人はこれに乗らないといけません。どうです、法王院さん。宇宙紐理論ならタイムトラベル挑戦できると思いますか？
No, everything you said made sense. It doesn't work though because it's impossible. Like that's even possible. And why the hell is she addressing me? Because you started the argument. I wasn't even the one who jeered this time.
法王院さんは宇宙紐理論には挑戦したくないようですね。だったらもう一つ例に挙げたワームホール理論はどうです？
Yes.
こちらは宇宙紐理論よりはもうちょっと現実的かもしれません。
Still extremely unlikely to impossible, but a little bit more realistic.
ところで法王院さん、ワームホールってどんなものか知ってますか？
No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged, though, I can't leave the question unanswered.
空間に開いた抜け道のようなもの。
Yeah, it's like a bend in, you know, space-time bullshit, right? Like a funnel type. I think it's like a type of funnel that connects 2 points in 2 different areas. Phew, I got it right. I sigh inwardly in relief.
2つの穴があって、それはトンネルでつながっている。トンネルは通過時間0で通り抜けられる。2つの穴がどれだけ離れていてもね。
There you go. That's kind of right. It's like you rolled it.
だけど、ここで残念なお知らせ。ワームホールのトンネルは超重力がかかっていて、開通すると同時に潰れちゃいます。
I like the oh no, there's a problem. God damn it. She's pretty top tier right now, not gonna lie. But we haven't. There's still characters probably.
何らかの再興しなくちゃダメなの。
I say that because I have people in my I have that Lukaku, and Ferris, like the fucking wheel. So we have at least 2 other characters we don't know about. Can I call them in the middle? Hopefully they'll be good too. So far the characters are really interesting.
いわゆるエキゾチック物質。これはマイナスの重さを持つ物質で重力に反発するんです。
Yeah. Let's say we'll find a bunch of that. Negative mass, huh? Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would look like because I'm gonna believe that there is no such thing as negative mass. Gracie raises her right fist.
こうやってむぎゅーっとグーを作ってる状態がワームホールのトンネルです。ここを通るためには手の中に私が握ろうとする力に反発する何かを作ってむぎゅーっとできなくしないとダメということですね。
I really like this thing right now. It's really fun. It really sounds cute the way she's like describing everything. Kurisu opens her fist.
エキゾチック物質を注入してワームホールを安定させれば瞬間移動が可能になります。でもタイムトラベルをするにはそこからもう一手間必要。
Well, yeah, because you can't control where it goes on the other side.
ここでは仮にワームホールの入り口側の穴がこの秋葉原に、出口側にある穴が LA にあるとしましょう。まず LA にある穴を光に近い速さで宇宙の果てまで飛ばしちゃってください。そして果てまで行ったらすぐに LA に引っ張り戻す。
How? That's the point.
相対性理論により光の速さで動くと時間は遅く流れる。 LA に戻ってきた穴は秋葉原にある穴よりも過去にあるということになります。というわけでその状態で法王院さんがワームホールに飛び込んだら数年前の LA に行けるでしょう。でもこの時点ではまだタイムトラベルをしたことにはなりません。疑似的なタイムトラベルです。いわゆる浦島効果ね。
Hiroshima. In special relativity, a phenomenon originated from the fact that time slows down as an object approaches the speed of light. For example, imagine that an astronaut travels to a nearby star and back at close to the speed of light. This trip might take a few years from the astronaut's perspective, but he would return to Earth to find that thousands of years had passed in his absence. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Like, you could leave for like a few years and then come back. It's like completely different. But there is a problem with it. I don't remember exactly what the problem with it is. Because the way it would work, we'd have to somehow find a way to go to, you know, light speed. We have nowhere near anywhere close to it because it's ridiculously fast. So that's the biggest problem with it.
重要なのはこの後 LA から秋葉原にもう一度ワームホールを通って戻ること。そうするとその通過時間はゼロなので
Then you'd be a lot of years in the past.
法王院さんは数年前の秋葉原に戻ってくるわけです。 これでタイムトラベルは完了。ワームホール理論に必要なものは宇宙紐より楽ですよ。
Yeah, it's still really hard because we don't even know if exotic matter exists or wormholes.
ワームホールそのもの、この宇宙のどこかにもしかしたらあるかもしれません。見つけた人はまだ誰もいませんが。
Yeah, it's just theoretically possible.
その2、ワームホールの穴を光並みの速さで宇宙の果てまで往復させることのできるエネルギー。その3、エキゾチック物質。ちなみにこれ、実在は確認されてません。
Why the hell can't I get a cute girl to explain science to me all the time? Jesus. So implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort. I'd probably do better in school.
バカらしいと最初に言った理由は分かってもらえましたか？
Oh yeah, of course.
タイムトラベルの理論はどれも思考実験です。それらの理論からでは実際にタイムマシンを作ることはできないということ。それが
もっと簡単なものはないんですか？例えば机の引き出しを開けるだけで使えるものとか。
No.
ないですね。
A firm declaration.
結局、現代の物理学じゃそこが限界。10年後にはどうなっているかわかりませんわ。それに、仮にもっと簡単に過去へ行ける方法が発見されたとしても、実際に行けるとは限らない。
Yeah, there's a fuck ton of paradoxes that come along with it.
因果率に関する根本的な問題が解決されていませんから。
Scientific philosophical principle that states that every event has a cause, and it is by that cause that an effect is produced. The theory of relativity is founded upon this principle. However, quantum physicists have observed microscale phenomena that do not appear to obey the principle of causality. Yeah, like, effect, cause and effect.
タイムパラドックス。
Yeah.
質量保存の法則。
If you go back in time, what happens to the mass that was here? What about you? Are you still in the past? Then you just basically cloned yourself. The mass of the entire universe is constant. If time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be the extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger, though.
質量保存の法則を宇宙のようなマクロレベル、あるいは原子や素粒子などのミクロレベルの仕組みに当てはめるのは誤りです。
What is that? Is that true? Ah, she's laughing at my rejection, that little. God, how mortifying.
あれは化学反応に対する法則でしかないから、現代物理学においては全く成立しない。無から有は生み出せますから。
Can you prove that though? Wow, that's pretty amazing. Is it? I don't know if that's true though. I don't know if that is true. It might be true though. So I don't want to look like an idiot right now. But I don't think that can happen.
では何が問題となるのかね。
I could be just stupid.
タイムパラドックスはタイムパラドックスでも、親殺しのパラドックスの方です。
Yeah, if you killed your grandfather in the past, would that mean you're still alive? Oh, that thing where you kill your own ancestors before you were born.
そのパラドックスの解が導き出されない限り、タイムトラベルは実現できない。
Yeah, because the way like it's thought of is like the universe arranges itself that no paradoxes can be formed, which makes sense. Universe isn't going to make itself a paradox. So I mean, that will probably never be solved. I mean, if you want, in my opinion, I would think it would legitimately just kill you off. You'd have to believe in otherworld theories and all that stuff. Multiverse. Or if you just don't kill them. What? Because there's ultimate, like, a bunch of other stuff that can happen. Like, what if you spread a contaminated disease to the people? What if you... Then that's the butterfly effect. That one thing, like, I step on this rock, it could end up leading to an earthquake 10 years later. So, you know, some bullshit like that. Like, I buy a set of tires. What it really did, it screwed up, like, you know, these people, and so, like, they died, and thus, like, 20,000 people weren't born or died later on, or, like, bullshit like that. It's just a bunch of different ideas that could happen that fuck up if you go back into the past.
そんな単純な問題じゃありません。SF 映画と同じように考えるのはとても危険です。あなたが消えるだけじゃ済まされない。
Humans aren't isolated like we like to think we are. Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous. It's definitely dangerous. Butterfly effect, buddy.
矛盾が生じることは因果律の崩壊、相対性理論の崩壊、さらにはこの世のすべての物理法則の崩壊を意味するのよ。パラドックスは理論上の思考実験に過ぎない。現実に起きることはないし、起きてはいけないことなんです。
Yeah, it's just, the universe is arranged in a way that there is no paradox. You can't form one.
だから、たとえ 0.00001% でも起きる可能性のあるどんな行動も絶対に実行には移せない。そう考える方が自然じゃないですか?
The fact that we haven't seen a paradox at all in anything, in any study, at any amount of time, is proof of that the universe does not allow for it.
多世界解釈や自己無矛盾の原理っていう抜け道もありますが、個人的にはファンタジーすぎると思うので認めたくないですね。
I mean, I'd like to think of a multiverse idea, but there's just no way to prove it. It would be nice to think, though. I would love to go to different worlds. It would be like, oh, look, it's wonderful this time of year. I grind my teeth. When I see Makise Kurisu looking at me with their composed expression, I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makise Kurisu truly is a genius. That's why you wait until after she's done. I ended up listening to all of Kurisu's lecture at ATF. After the two time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time. She's great for her first time, after all. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. And I like guts. Wait, why am I praising her? Leaving that aside, I saw Makise Kurisu dead. And yet she is alive. My memories don't mesh with reality. And not just that about Kurisu, my conversation with Daru and Mayuri didn't make sense either. Everything would be solved if I had just told myself that what I saw was a dream, an illusion, and never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. What? After parting ways with Daru at ATF, I head to Yanabayashi Shrine.